Upstate Living, and thank you for being here. Last week, I took a trip to Snyders restaurant to link up with Christian Louisi of Louisi Companies. This third-generation business has been constructing and creating communities here in the capital region at an incredible pace. So I wanted to learn more about what's behind all of the growth. Here's this month's edition of Diners and Discussions. My man Christian, thank you so much for joining me here at Snyders Restaurant, Diners and Discussions. It's my pleasure, my friend.
How are you, Billy?
I'm doing great. Now that you're here, thank you for blessing us. Let's hear about Louisi Companies and all that you do. 60 years in business, 3 generations. Tell me about what everybody gets involved with.
Yeah, I mean, we've been really fortunate. You know, it all started with driveways and blacktopping small residential driveways. We've been able to expand over the last 60 years into, you know, the site work and the utilities and the construction, which has really been the backbone of the company. During that time in the background, we've been trying to build that real estate, right? From a duplex to a fourplex to, you know, 10 units. And over that time, we've been able to really build something really special, right? And part of what we're doing is we're not trying to just build apartments. You know, anybody can go and build an apartment, or anybody can go put up a warehouse. What we want to do is really build communities. We're trying to take that next step into creating an atmosphere of positive people that want to really live, eat, play, dine, all in the same area.
So in this day and age, why is it so important for you to focus on community? Why is that the main point?
Look, it's great to go out there and do all this work, and it's great to grow, but we want to be lasting, right? We want to be generational. We want to build something that is not only here today and tomorrow, but here for everybody 10 or 20 years down the road, or even 50 or 100. So being able to do things and build things, right? The infrastructure underneath, right? Our construction and utility company, and then, you know, being able to develop and manage the vertical construction of things. You know, we're hoping that lasts for many, many years, and that many, many people can enjoy it, use it, utilize it, and benefit from it.
And with these specialty properties, you're putting businesses there, you're bringing in positive people. What's the secret to the success? How are you able to really cultivate this? Because you're so great at it. We've seen it.
Look, we have a great team at the office. You know, and like I mentioned before, the backbone of this operation is the asphalt paving and the construction end of the business. They have done an absolute job, great job, and continue to do an absolute great job day in and day out. You know, without them, none of this happens. They deserve everything and more as to what we're trying to build. So, you know, the secret comes with not only them, but the people in the office. We have an extraordinary team. We have people that come in and day out. Our culture is very, very different where we are. You know, we want people to have a fun time. We want people to come in, enjoy what they're doing, you know, communicate, have fun, create that atmosphere in the office that we're doing in some of these communities, right? So the people that we have, they're really the success that brings this stuff to life.
Yeah, it makes sense. If you have great people working on a project, it's inevitable that that project is going to be great. And a project that will be great in the future is one that's going down right here, right now. We're at Snyders Restaurant, right down the street. You're building a metropolis, something that I've never even heard of or seen of before. Can you tell us about what's going to happen here in the next few years?
Yeah. Within the next couple years, we are building 146 Marketplace, and we're not looking at this as just more apartments or more retail. What we're building here is a destination, right? A multi-use destination here in the capital region and beyond. It's something that we don't really have in upstate New York, and it's a concept that we feel confident is going to be truly special. We have about 328 units planned, about 80,000 square feet of retail. healthy living grocer and healthy living marketing cafe, should be open by October 1st.
Cool.
And they're just an anchor tenant, one of those tenants that are coming in that's going to make this truly unique, truly that live, play, eat, dine all in the same place.
Yeah.
We have some great amenities going in, a bowling alley for the residents, a movie theater, a speakeasy, some of these really unique things that you're just not seeing, we want to incorporate in this project. But not only do we have those amenities, and not only do we have things like a grocery store on site, we have mom and pop shops, we have boutiques, we have different, sub shops and different places, fine dining, right? We're going to do a true mix of places here.
Not just building a community, building a city.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Christian, great learning about the business. Congratulations in advance on all the success. And right now you're already having the success. So shout out to your team and everybody you get to do it with. Thanks so much for joining me today, man.
Thank you very much. Absolutely.
Awesome.